Welcome back. We are heading into game 2 between Kaze and Matt. Kaze is leading 1-0, and Matt has changed his deck. So we're going to see Kaze's tri-colored Is It Boros Azorius deck versus Matt's Golgari deck. Pretty interesting choice here. I think the reason that Matt has chosen to switch it up a little bit is that he does have some Trestle Trolls, and I think also a Towering Indrik in his deck, which could be great answers against Kaze's flying or evasive creatures there. So he's going to go ahead. Matt is going to go ahead and play a forest and put Urban Burgeoning on it. Not giving him an immediate advantage, but it will prepare him better to use his tricks on Kaze's turn. So, yeah, Kaze is going to go ahead and drop the Is It Guildgate mirror of previous game. On Matt's turn, he's going to go ahead and play the Swamp, and let's see what he has for us. He has a Grisly Salvage, so he's able to reveal his the top 5 cards of his library and pick a creature or a land from them. I'm watching this on a very tiny screen, so, or at least a tiny image of the match, so I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger so I can get a better sense of what's going on here. Or that I can better read the text. All right, I think that is it. And we move on to Kaze's match here. I had a little difficulty seeing what Matt ended up taking. Anyways, Kaze plays the second Is It Guildgate, says land go, and Matt is going to go ahead and play a second Swamp. And he's going to play the Sewer Shampler, which is a 2/1, 3 cost with the Swamp Walk, and it has Scavenge. So let's see. Kaze is going to go ahead and play a Plains and a Cellar of Songbirds there, which gives him a bird token, and I believe this is the origin of the this moment is the origin of the famous birth token. So yeah, 1/1 birth with flying. Anyways, I think we are on to Matt's turn here, and he's going to go ahead and swing in with the Sewer Shampler. Kaze is going to trade. Nope, Matt is not in the mood for trading. He's going to go ahead and Giant Growth it. So he's not really willing to losing his creature and his tempo advantage. I'm not sure I agree with that, because it's not that expensive. As far as I remember, it's not an expensive card to scavenge. Let me just look it up real quick. No, it's only 3 costs to scavenge, and it gives +2/+2. All right. So Kaze is going ahead and play. He went ahead and played an island and a Sky Knight Legionnaire, swung in for 2 damage, and we're off to the races again. Those Sky Knight Legionnaires has really worked out well for Kaze, and they are a significant threat on board. So Matt is going ahead and play his 4th Swamp, play the Perilous Shadow, which is also quite a presence on board, especially considering that he has this much black mana at his disposal. So far, Kaze has the Sky Knight Legionnaire and the Birth token, which both have flying, and Matt doesn't really have an answer for that. He's going to swing. Kaze is going to swing in with the Sky Knight Legionnaire. Matt goes down to 16, and Kaze is going to play the Mercurial Chemister, which is also quite a card. Quite amazing. 5 cost with the ability to draw him 2 cards a turn. and he can use the secondary ability to discard a card and burn creatures. So quite an amazing card, no doubt about it. Very, very difficult to find answers against unless you have, answers for this card unless you have direct burn or direct removal, which is something you might not have a lot of in a limited format. But Matt is going to swing in with the Sewer Shambler and the Perilous Shadow. The birth token is going to go ahead and block the Perilous Shadow. Matt pumps it just once to kill the token. Does 2 points of damage with the Sewer Shambler. Obviously, he must have some tricks in hand, and Kaze is not going to risk anything with his Mercurial Chemister, so he's not going to block. So Matt is playing the Trestle Troll, which will ward off the Sky Knight Legionnaire. Very, very smart. At some point, you could scavenge a creature onto the Trestle Troll and start picking off these, Kaze's evasion creatures, if necessary. All right, what is he going to play? Something that's a 5 cost. That's, what is this? Followed Footsteps. Does he have Followed Footsteps? That's insane. Anyways, Followed Footsteps. I didn't even notice that when I recorded it. Anyways, so he's going to get himself a lot of Mercurial Chemisters unless Matt can do something about it. And can he? That's the big question. Kaze is holding back, of course, with the Sky Knight Legionnaire and the Mercurial Chemister. Matt has the Sewer Shambler, Perilous Shadow, and he has his blocker, the Trestle Troll. So the question is, yeah, he's going to go ahead and swing in with both. He has 6 mana open. He can pump this Perilous Shadow to the moon, make it a 6/10. Or if he has stuff in hand, and he does have 2 cards in hand there. So alright, he's going to incrementally pump the Perilous Shadow. So far so good. Is Kaze gonna do no blocks, he says. And just gonna go ahead and whoop. There we go. Launch party. He kills off the Mercurial Chemister by sacrificing his Sewer Shambler. So before it dies, he's gonna go ahead and tap it for 2 cards, giving him the card advantage, bringing his hand up to 5 cards, while Matt's hand is down to 1 card. So both players have tricks, but oh yeah, Matt would just like to point out that Kaze also takes 2 points of damage from the launch party. So far, Matt came out on top of that exchange, but Kaze was able to go ahead and gain or draw 2 cards from that before he lost his Mercurial Chemister, and I would say he made his Mercurial Chemister, if it wasn't a target or a big enough target to begin with, it certainly became a bigger target once he put Followed Footsteps on it. But now he also has the Sky Knight Legionnaire, or second Sky Knight Legionnaire, but he's not able to swing in. Well, he will be able to swing in against the Trestle Troll, unless Matt, of course, has some kind of response that could kill either one of them, and he doesn't want to take the chance. So I'm not sure I agree with that. You want perhaps to keep the pressure on right there, but he's playing it cautiously, definitely. And Matt does have a card in hand. Well, now he does have 2, but he's playing something. Nope, he's not playing anything. He's going to go ahead and scavenge the Sewer Shambler onto the Perilous Shadow, making it a 2/6. And he will be able to, not this turn, but in the future, pump it up to, let's see, a 8/12. All right, he's Kaze is going to chomp block with the Sky Knight Legionnaire. He does not want to take 4 points of damage if Matt pumps it. So Perilous Shadow is a significant threat right now. And you can definitely see from that chump block that Kaze is a little bit put into an unfortunate situation. He's going to go ahead and drop the Screeching Griffin, then the Boris Garrison. Let's see. The Screeching Griffin is a 4-cost 2/2 that can force creatures to be unable to block. With flying, of course. There you go. And that's going to go ahead and put... Alright. Not sure why he would... Okay. So he doesn't want to take 8 points of damage. I can see that, definitely. He will be able to still swing in with the Screeching Griffin if he has some kind of answer for the Perilous Shadow. But Matt is going to go ahead and drop 2 creatures here. He's going to go ahead and drop the Golgari Longlegs and the Drainpipe Vermin, which will put him in quite a situation there. Alright, Courier Hawk. There we go. 2 cost. Let's see that again. Come on. I've recorded this a while ago, so I don't have any control of myself, but I'm thinking I'm just looking through the text here just to make sure that everything is going as it's supposed to. And alright, so Matt's turn. He's going to swing in with the Perilous Shadow, the Drainpipe Vermin, and the Golgari Longlegs. Courier Hawk is going to go at a Flying and Vigilance. That's it, a 1/2 Flying Vigilance. Screeching Griffin is going to go ahead and block the Drainpipe Vermin, which Matt happily sacrifice. Spend 1 mana and force Kaze to discard. So he's actually down to 2 cards now in hand, and so is Matt. So and he discards the Izzet Guildgate. So the tides have definitely turned, and Matt is going to go ahead and play the Gerard's Order, search his library for up to 2 creature cards, put 1 in hand and 1 in the graveyard. So Stonefair Crocodile is one of them. And the second one, I'm guessing, is going to be a scavenged creature, and it's going to be the Drudge Beetle. So, not an amazing card. Its scavenge ability is a little expensive, but definitely a decent exchange, or a decent play. All right. And okay, so Kaze is going to go ahead and drop the Veteran Armor that gives the Screeching Griffin 2/3, or +0/+1, and still it's not really the answer that he's looking for. He's down to 7 life. Matt is at 16. He does have the Trestle Troll that can hold back flyers, even though Screeching Griffin is kind of a counter for that. But on top of that, he has the Golgari Longlegs and the Perilous Shadow that just seems to get bigger and bigger. Well, kind of a significant threat. And now he's going to go ahead and swing in with Perilous Shadow and Golgari Longlegs. Kaze is going to chomp with both creatures in order not to get killed here, and I can definitely see that because the Longlegs is 5 points of damage. The Perilous Shadow is it is potentially 8 points of damage. Matt drops the Stonefair Crocodile, which gives him a potential for lifelink. It's 3/2, and I can't see how Kaze is going to win this match. He drops the island there, and that'll be that. So thanks for watching. I'm Multimeteor, and that takes us to game 3 with Matt and Kaze being tied 1-1. All right, later.